Yo, what's good, boys? So in this video, I'm going to be actually interviewing Panos here. This is one of the most volatile motherfuckers I know on earth. This man will make 50K in 1 week, lose it all the next week, make fucking 60 in 3 days after. Thankfully, bro is starting the agency and kind of jumping into the whole agency space. And
Bro, they're finally built something,
yeah, finally getting some recurring revenue. I believe you have now 2 or 3 clients, I'd say.
You could say three.
Yeah, I'd say around 3. I mean, the third guy's jumping in today.
Yeah.
We had a guy like a couple days ago as well.
Closing again like an hour.
Yeah,
Already spoken to her, so.
yeah, it's basically already kind of set in stone. But besides that, bro, how the fuck did you make the 50K? And how did you lose it?
Let's get to how I got to the point where I was gonna make 50K in a day. Should I just say my entire story, like where I was, what I started with, something like that?
Why not?
So, my name's Panos. I'm almost 19 at this point. Getting old now without being in the bank, to be honest. But I got into this entire space during the Iman Gaji era, maybe 22, around the end of the year, like December. I was a stoner for a long time before that. I stopped smoking weed for like a month. And then for the 2 past years before that, I was just watching dropshipping videos, e-com, all that jazz. I knew I was going to make money online at some point. I just never took action. I was young. I only started the agency journey when I was about 16 and a half, about 5 months before I turned 17. And I just watched the Iman Gaji video, watched some Thomas Gonay, shit like that. I started a med spa agency while I was living in Germany. My offer was 500 a month, free trial for 30 days pay after you did the jobs. Hopped on a few sales calls. Got a few yeses, but I didn't know that the yeses didn't mean, okay, we're actually going to get onboarded.
Yeah.
And at that point was actually when I had just gotten kicked out of my German school because I decided, fuck it, I'm just not going to go anymore. I don't want to go to school. And by the way, I was a full A student. I was fucking good at school. It was easy. I just didn't want to do it. Now, started the agency, didn't really work out. I gave up. I relapsed on weed, whatever you want to say. Started smoking again for a few months. Then about March, I got a cold calling position in an agency, cold calling solar people. Started ripping like 100 cold calls a day. Met a few people here and there that I'm actually living with right now in Dubai. The first 2 people that I ever met in this entire industry, I'm actually living with right now, ripping supercars, scaling businesses. They're making more than 5 figures a month. Me and Hader have made over 150K in crypto collectively.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane, but it's not real money, so I don't care about it. But yeah, long story short, until about the end of 23, I was just on sales roles. I've done over 50,000 cold calls in any industry you can imagine. A few important things I want to note that will come in handy later on are around April, I quit my restaurant part-time job where I was working there twice a week for about 5-6 hours at a time, making 13 euros an hour. I quit that job. I dropped out of the other school that I had to sign up to because, if you know anything about Germany, you know that it is mandatory to do some form of education until you're 18. I illegally dropped out when I was about 17, right before I turned 17.
Yeah.
Was a few weeks after I got my cold calling role. And I used my last paycheck to buy myself into a private networking group of this guy called Hassan Haider, an absolute fucking guru grifter that lives in Dubai and just flexes with supercars to get people into this program. Absolutely a terrible program. I was getting scammed left and right by sales roles, just wasting my time, making no money, no commissions. So in about 6-7 months of sales and thousands of cold calls, cold emails, closing calls, all of that, I maybe made about $500.
Fuck.
In a long time. Yeah, I was getting fucked, but all the experience came in handy after I got one role from that networking group. And this guy that I started working with is 23 years old now, worth 9 figures.
Yeah.
Has a multi-million-dollar collection of watches, cars, real estate. He has 500 employees. He is employing fathers and mothers, running a cash advancing business. He just basically sells loans that he fronts himself. He does about 500K every 2 weeks. He makes $1 million a month.
Holy fuck.
And his overheads, just so you understand what kind of business he's running, is like 300 to 400K a month.
Damn.
That's his overheads.
Yeah.
Just to run the business. So yeah, it's pretty big scale. Now back then, what we were doing, we were selling this program called ERC. It's an IRS funded program for COVID. Long story short, the IRS was giving a lot of money back to business owners that were screwed over during COVID. And my job was to cold call 500 people a day to get them on my pipeline so we can actually apply for that tax return thing. And the commissions from that were like 10K a pop, 20K, 30K. The actual employer that I was working for, it was basically a brokering agency between an accounting firm and business owners. And the broker himself, which was my boss and his company, he would make like 100 to 500K per deal. And just from that alone, he has 9 figures in receivables that he's waiting on. So he's basically just fucking retired. Yeah, he's been retired for a long time, but he just loves building. So the reason I'm going into so much detail about this is because the experience that I got from that is absolutely insane. My boss himself, he actually put himself into Wall Street. He decided to get a job there for a month after making millions, just to get his energy up, get the experience up, get his mindset right in terms of sales. And this guy's an absolute sales machine.
Yeah.
Any of the agency owners, any of the closers, are like little ants when you compare them to him. He could sell ice to an Eskimo, literally.
Yeah.
Literally. It's insane. And I was hopping on daily training calls for 3 hours with him every single day from October 2023 to March of 2024. Now, beginning of January 2024, because I already had a lot of connections with other sales reps, I got 2 more people on board, Javi and Mojaji.
Yeah.
And they started working with him as well. Javi and Mojaji are some of my best friends right now. We live together, we travel together. Javi's here right now. Mojaji is not here for some unfortunate reasons. But yeah, now I'm also met a lot of other people in that new money private network that I bought myself into. Also introduced me to this other private network called Money Dojo, which some of you guys might have heard of if you're active on Twitter or in the crypto space. And Money Dojo itself is also a private network, way smaller than New Money, had about 150 people inside at the time. The entrance fee was like 2K. They were heavily focused on crypto at that time because there was a bunch of people in there that were in previous bull runs, not just the last one, but also the one before. So 2020 to 2021 and also 2016 to 17. So very experienced people in there. And my friends that were joining that group, just for reference, I was making about 1 to 1.5K a month from my sales role at the time. I was about $500 in debt. I had to take out a loan because I had booked myself some tickets to Marbella to go to in January. And I still wanted to go. Like, I wasn't going to miss out. I went to Marbella alone in January. It was fucking ass. It was dead. And yeah, didn't even go to the rich part because I had no idea what I was doing. But I was in debt, essentially. And end of February now, I get my $500 base check from my boss. And I decide to put that into a payment plan to actually join Money Dojo. Now, I had about 200 euros left. And I thought, okay, do I pay off my debt or do I buy crypto so I can play with it? What I do, I'm a fucking risk taker. I bought some crypto. Crypto was popping off. If you know anything about the crypto market, you know that last year, February and March were insane on base. It was absolutely insane. And I want to say this up front, I do not recommend anyone to get into crypto at this stage right now.
Yeah.
This is not a pitch for anyone to enter crypto. This is not me telling you, selling you a dream of you're going to become a millionaire in a week. It's not going to fucking happen, bro. It's not going to happen, especially not right now. It's just not going to happen. Unless you really know the right people, it's just not going to happen. But long story short, just to quickly forward it, I joined the network on midnight, March 1st, as soon as March 1st came. March 2nd, I turned $200 into 30 because I lost a bunch of trades. In about 10 seconds, I turned $30 into 700, sold it, I was out. I had $700 in my portfolio. I could not believe it. I could not believe that that shit was real. 1 day later, I had 4K. 2 days later, I had $48,000 in my portfolio.
Wow.
So in a span of 3 days or like 4 days, I go from being $500 in debt to a $48,000 net worth.
Wow.
Now, at that point, it was about March 7th or something, like a few days later, I still had a good amount in my crypto portfolio. I was buying my mom some gifts. I was buying people gifts. I was just spending a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought I was on top of the world. I thought, okay, perfect. I don't have to worry about money anymore. I will reinvest it all, just make a lot of money from SMMA. Because at that point, I already knew SMMA. I worked in so many agencies before that I just knew the model. Like I already had over a year of experience in the sales and agency industry. I wasn't just some crypto kid that just made money out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I was already a sales beast. I was already really good at sales. So I already had some skills. What I didn't have was discipline. And that discipline caused me to just hold my coins and also no experience in crypto. Now, here's what happened exactly. In New Money, the first network I joined, I had met this trader that I became friends with. And I hopped on a call with him. And this guy had also made a shit ton of money in the last bull run.
Yeah.
This run, he decided to stay out of it. And he was on a call with me for like 2 hours, lecturing me and convincing me to sell as much as I can.
Yeah.
He was telling me, bro, listen, I understand. I know the euphoria. I know everyone's telling you to hold. It's going to keep going up. But listen, if you had $45,000 in cash right now in front of you on this table, imagine this as well.
Yeah.
And you imagine this as well. You have $45,000 in cash here.
Yeah.
Are you going to put it in the bank and put it in a fucking meme coin? No, you're not. And at that point, I realized, fuck, yeah, I need to actually do something with this money. Here's what I did. I decided from my previous experience, I had made all of my money just from networking, just from knowing the right people. The only reason why I made that money from crypto was because I knew the right people. So the smartest thing for me to do at that point, I thought was, okay, let me invest into something that I want to do in the future. I bought into Blue Shirt Man's mentorship, SMMA mentorship.
Yeah.
Blue linen shirt, blonde, blue eyes, tall, just for the network. Like at that point, I paid 5K. I knew I was not going to work yet because crypto was still doing pretty well. That was on my birthday, actually. That was on the 4th of April when I turned 18. Well, I actually took my family out to Amsterdam for a day, paid for everything, went to a 5-star hotel, got some Wagyu, all of that. I was feeling so good. I was actually so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I spent like $600 on dinner for like 4 people.
Now that's it.
I'd be in Dubai, but oh my god, 10K AED yesterday, bro. That was 12K, bro. I spent like 3K, but that was also like, but yeah, I spent a good amount. You know, I was feeding myself. I bought myself some nice clothes, bought myself a watch. I wanted to buy a Rolex, but I thought, fuck it. I'm not going to spend that much money on a watch right now. Fully regret that. If you ever get your hands on like 40, 50K out of nowhere, make sure you actually diversify and put it into assets that will hold their value. You know, if I bought a Rolex back then, I'd be fucking wearing it right now, but I didn't. Did that shit twice. So that's what I did. I joined the mentorship. I was kind of fucking around, you know, I put like 1K into a crypto card to run ads with it. Yeah, at that point when I joined the mentorship, that 45K had already turned into about like 15K. So I was already feeling kind of stressed. So I thought, okay, yeah, I gotta actually put my money into something, actually do some work. And by the way, 2024 up until like mid-April, I hadn't touched a single substance whatsoever. That includes alcohol, nicotine, weed, any psychedelic, because I'm very into psychedelics as well. I didn't do anything, absolutely nothing. I was completely sober the entire year. I was eating very healthy. That was my carnivore phase.
Yeah.
I was feeling so good. So good. I'm actually very interested to do that again.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what it's going to do to me now.
More seed oil.
So what I did was I joined the mentorship, hopped on the onboarding call with Blue Shirt Man. I was going to get weekly coaching calls with him one-on-one. But what I did was I put 1K into a crypto card and started running ads for my remodeling agency. I started the remodeling agency. Yeah, because I was getting $3 leads. But the problem was this was about mid-April now. And in the middle of April, what I did was I traveled to Malta with Javi and Hayden, which were the first 2 guys that I met in the first ever position that I was in, are also living with me now. By the way, Hayden's also a mentee. He hopped into the program.
He hopped in like 4 days ago, 5 days ago. Booked a flight to fucking Dubai. Like it's geez.
2 days later, right? Now he's here right now. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I did. I didn't call a single one of those leads. I was just out drinking and smoking weed in Malta, having fun, instead of working. But at that point, I still had like 8 to 10K in crypto. Notice how it just keeps going down like thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
When your money's in crypto, you're desensitized to it. The market is so volatile that you don't really feel how much money you're losing or making.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's really bad. It's unhealthy. You're not learning anything. You're not actually building any valuable skills. All that you're building is fucking dopamine fuckery in your brain.
Yeah.
And if you do it well, I guess, yeah, you're going to exit with a shit ton of money. But honestly, the amount of energy that you need to put into networking, the right kind of networking, meeting the right people, doing a shit ton of research to actually make like multiple 6 figures, maybe even 7 figures. If you put that energy into running an actual business, you will make more, and then it's actual revenue that is reoccurring.
It's not volatile. Comes with fucking leave you.
And that comes with you, you know? Once you make money with crypto and you're out of crypto, you leave with nothing but money. That's not the point.
Yeah.
And also, it fucking ruins your life. Yeah. Like, for the 3 months while I was eating carnivore, sleeping well, reading every day, meditating, I was doing all of that, like guru shit, that mom bod shit.
Yeah.
It was working. Yeah, it was fine, but I was not in as good of a vehicle. I was feeling great. As soon as I got into crypto, I was sleeping maybe 3 hours every 3 days. I was seeing charts in my dreams before I woke up. I would wake up with my phone in my hand, open it, shut up, scroll, see how much money I have in my account, get dopamine hits, not be able to sleep again. And then, bro, I would force myself to do everything like that. And then at some point, I decided, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna leave some money in crypto and then stop worrying about it. And I tried to actually push my agency. I went to Georgia. I moved there for a month to set up my tax. I didn't end up doing it, actually. I'm not sure why I didn't do it back then.
Yeah.
But I went to Georgia, absolutely loved the country. And now I am realizing that my receptors, my energy, my focus was so fucked from all the dopamine from crypto that I was fully unable to scale an agency. It held me so far back. How I did sign 2 clients, I did sign my first ever call because I was good at sales,
Yeah.
but like I was not able to get myself to do the work needed to actually scale the agency. And also I did not have the information needed to do it.
Yeah.
Quickly. I made money so fast from crypto that getting myself to actually commit to scaling an agency to 10K a month in a span of 3 months, 4 months, 5 months was way too slow. So I couldn't even get myself to scale it to like 5. So I was making some money here and there. I had a client on commission. Yeah, since about May of last year, during the summer, I went to a remote place that I'm not going to name the location of. I sat there, started running again, started getting healthy, started feeling good, went back on my diet, was fully away from crypto while all my money was still in there. Spent, like, just for you guys to understand, I spent $100 for all of July. That's how far away from everything I was. I was still eating steak every day, eating healthy, sleeping well. So I was just fucking gone. And then I tried to run the agency back up again, got another client, and I decided that I'm gonna move to Thailand with some of the boys from the mentorship.
82. I was you set to go, and then I canceled my fucking flight like last second because I was like, I was making so much money at that time. I was like, I need to go to Dubai.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
need to go to Dubai.
We put down a deposit for a house.
I just let them keep it. I just gave them the fucking deposit.
Yeah, it was like $350 between you, Keenan paid another $350, and you boys were G's. You fucking told us, yeah, fucking keep it. I would feel that was nice, but we fucking raped it.
Yeah.
I would destroy it, bro.
Yeah.
But what I was getting to is I put my mind into moving to Thailand with about $500 available to me. I still had a good amount in crypto, but I had it staked, which means I had it locked away. So I get rewards for locking my tokens away, which means at the end of like 112 days or whatever, I could take my money out and then use it.
Yeah.
So I was retarded enough to, after I bought the mentorship, I locked away 8K.
Oh, yeah.
For almost 4 months.
Now it's down to 8K.
Yeah, so I had no money available to me except that one client on commission and anyone who I would have closed. Now, I was making money here and there because my network is just so massive. And I also want to talk about the power of networking in a second because it just saved me through so much shit. So many times where I would have gone broke and I just found this, that to make money for, just a quick few $100 in like minutes, which I still do here and there. I put my mind into moving to Thailand because I was just in love with Maita and I just wanted to move out, go far away. And I went from making no money for months in crypto
Yeah.
to, when Biden resigned,
Yeah.
that day, I was locked in.
Yeah.
I was fasting that day, actually. So I was locked in on my laptop working. And I see this little message saying Biden resigned the second it comes out. I lock into the crypto market instantly. I turned $50 into 2.5K in 10 minutes.
Damn.
Again.
Yeah.
You know how?
How?
Meme coin, buy Biden. So I cash out that money instantly, buy my flight to Thailand with no rent money. I could not afford it. I could not afford to go to Thailand for a month. So I buy a one-way, I book a house, a villa, a 4-bedroom villa with Mojaji, with Zach, with Aiden, with Kihua, with Keenan, and Leighton, kind of. Yeah. Leighton wasn't fully locked in. But we book a 4-bedroom house And through manifestation, through pure visualization, at this point, I was doing gateways every single day. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm not going to explain. And I was also using a fun bunch of other different fucking methods that we couldn't possibly talk about on this video. So I just booked a one-way. I decided, fuck it. I'm going to Thailand. How? Not going to question it. Yeah. I didn't ask myself how. I just decided I am going to Thailand. So I booked them one way. Zach, at that point, booked the ticket for like next week. So he was already there like a month before we all went. Fast forward to when I fly to Thailand, I did not have the money to book the place until 24 hours before I flew out. How did I do that? Referrals, affiliate marketing, connecting. The amount of money I've made through connecting people to other people that I need
Connect. Yeah.
through fucking connecting two dots into a line is insane. That's the power of networking. If you actually have a strong network of people that have money and have problems, and you also have the other end of the spectrum, which is the people that solve the problems, you can be the means of connecting the problem with a solution.
It's like a stream of water you're just dipping your bucket in.
Exactly. And you just bring the bucket to the thirsty kid that needs the water, or the thirsty guy.
Yeah.
You can make a lot of money from that as well. You know, it's affiliate marketing, but
Yeah.
I never actually considered it affiliate marketing. I just considered it making money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I made the money to just rent the place the day before I went there through just connecting someone to someone. I booked the place and I flew to Thailand with $200.
God damn.
One-way ticket, 1 month of rent.
I thought my shit was scary landing here in Dubai with 2K. This motherfucker landed in Thailand with $200.
Yeah, no way home, bro. No fucking way home. Just one client that I actually ended up dropping a few weeks later.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I don't know, he just disappeared, bro. This guy was like 65 years old, couldn't really communicate. It was bad, bro.
Yeah.
It was bad. I fly out to Thailand. I tried to scale my agency again, and I just couldn't fucking do it. I couldn't get myself to do the work. I was having a lot of fun with the boys there. And then this, I have to actually keep very, very confidential. But I found an opportunity to make a lot of money very quickly. It's not illegal. I just can't name what it is because I don't spill sauce. Almost no money left because I landed with like $200.
Yeah.
I had to ask for the people I was living with for like a $5 meal, like one day, like once or twice. One day later, I'm paying for everyone. That shit just happens, bro. That shit just happens when when your body gets into the survival state, you will make shit happen as long as you have the skills and the confidence in yourself and your network and your ability to actually create things and attract and bend reality into your desired outcomes.
Yeah.
And physical manifestations, you'll make it happen. It's just all about pure confidence and knowing how. Knowing how is pretty much not knowing and just letting it.
And that's doing it, and just letting it happen to you.
That's pretty much it. Rendering it. Exactly. So at that point, the Greece mastermind of Blue Shirt Guy and his mentees was upcoming in about 2 weeks. And I kept saying, since the day I joined, I kept saying, I will come to Greece. I will come to Greece with complete confidence. I told him, yes, I'm going.
Yeah.
2 weeks before the mastermind when I had $10 in my bank account. I made 15K in 5 days. I spent a lot of it in Thailand. I was jet skiing like twice a day.
Yeah.
I was eating really good food, A5 Wagyu almost every single day. I was paying for everyone around me. I don't even know what else I was spending my money on, bro, to be honest. When you have that much money and it comes quick, that's dangerous, bro, because you're just going to spend it. The faster you make it, the faster you spend it, unless you're really disciplined and really programmed to think that money's not going to come back to you and you're going to save. I'd never saved money.
No.
Never. Not once in my life have I saved money. Like, even now, everything I make, I just pay. So I make that money and I'm like, yeah, bro, I fucking told you I'm coming. Oh, you were worried because I was telling you I don't have the money, bro. I told you I'm fucking coming. Send me the payment link. I pay the payment link. I buy my one way to Greece, pay $2,500 to go there. I had to pay some extra shit because I missed my flight.
Yeah.
And then I had to pay some, I don't even know, bro. Money just disappeared because of the way that I made it.
Yeah.
But I landed in Greece with about 800, I think.
Yeah.
It was not a lot of money. And I'm not the type of guy to say, no, I don't have enough money to come to this dinner. Or no, I don't have enough money to eat this.
Bro is just fucking spending it.
Nah, bro. I had $800 in my bank account. I'm pretty sure I spent like 200 on the first dinner.
Yeah.
Something like that. I just did not give a fuck and I still don't give a fuck. I still do the same shit.
Yeah.
And it just always works. As long as I don't question it. People ask me how, I never answer because then it's going to stop working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you ask me how I do it, don't expect an answer. Because as soon as I answer, it stops working.
Yeah.
That's when I go, bro. So I land in Greece. I spent all of my money there. No, I actually did book a two-way. I did book a return because I just wanted to have the return to Thailand. And I also paid for my rent. Oh, that's how I spent like an extra 2K because I paid for my rent
In Thailand.
in Thailand. I checked in the day that I flew to Greece, which was the 13th of September,
Yeah.
and the rent was due 13th of October. I flew back to Greece with $30. And now is where full transparency comes in because I'm not a pussy. Other people would lie. I went to Kihua and I told him, bro, I am dead broke.
No money for food, right?
I don't have money to acquire new clients because I didn't have my client anymore.
Yeah.
I dropped him. That fucking guy was ass. I was not gonna make any more money from him.
Yeah.
I gave him to Leighton and not even he could make it work, bro.
Yeah.
It was impossible. And Leighton has some good ass service delivery.
Yeah.
So with all my experience, because in the past, what I forgot to mention is on every single one of my sales role, including the last one, I was a recruiter because I knew a lot of people. I knew how to interview people. I knew how to read through people's bullshit when people lie to me
Yeah.
and actually hire the right people. So I told Kihua, bro, I'm going to manage your entire sales team. And Kihua and Keenan kind of needed that at that point, if you agree with me.
Yeah. We were a little bit cooked. Yeah. Because they only made sales calls like 15 to 20 a day. Like,
Yeah, sleep. And you also ran ads.
running ads and doing the other acquisition method I cannot name right now. But yeah, just doing both of those at the same time at high ass volume as well. Hundreds of dollars per day in ad spend. Yeah, along with thousands of outbound messages going out every single day. How many setters do we have? I think we had 60 setters.
So a lot of
one at a time.
a lot of
Function letters, nuts. Yeah. So
we had enough where I had to say to fucking stop hiring, bro. I'm gonna start kicking people.
Yeah.
Like we're fighting almost every day because I would tell Kihua, bro, that's enough setters. We need to kick some people. And Kihua would add 5 more people like 10 minutes later.
Yeah, I had to. I just wanted the volume keep going.
But yeah, that's what happened. I started working with Kihua and my job was basically to close and to just train the setters every single day.
Yeah.
With my experience in appointment setting and training people, because on all of my last sales roles, I was training people on how to cold call. I already had experience setting hundreds and hundreds of appointments in every single industry. It took me about 3 days to learn your niche and learn exactly what we were doing. It took me a week to actually get some improvements in, increase the appointments we got, and then it took me another 2 weeks to fix the show-up rate. So it made sense. So I land in Thailand with $30. I actually need to ask for $100 from Kihua to be able to afford. I mean, to be honest, I asked for $100 to take a girl out.
Yeah.
I asked for a
And so is it, bro, you need for the weekend ship. Yeah.
nah, bro, take a chick out.
Yeah.
Nah, food wise, I was just kind of fast, honestly. But nah, I was out there with a girl that I met cool real quick before I flew to Greece. She actually
The mom.
no. It was the guy. That was yeah.
Okay.
So she flew back out to stay with us for a week, but I couldn't afford shit. And like we had already had some deals pending and shit, so you were comfortable with giving me the money because I had already done a lot. You actually saved me. Well, I would have made it anyway. I just would have had to have no food for another 2 days because my commission. I think my
I was just like, fuck, bro, I feel bad for you. You need food for like, eat food. Yeah. I mean,
I think like 1 or 2 days later, I closed the first deal. It was like, no, I actually went through it. Bro, Austin was my first appointment that I took. If you exclude the guy from that I took in Greece just out of nowhere. Yeah, Yoki, what can I take this call? But yeah, long story short, that month, October, I made about 3K of commissions from you guys, generated you about 30K in total revenue, not cash collected.
Yeah.
I think. And I made about 7K from my own company. Company never ended up doing it. It was just a quick cash grab.
Yeah.
I was just placing appointment setters and closers onto agencies, which I still do sometimes if I want to work with you. If I don't, I'm just not even going to tell you I do it. And that month I made 8K.
Back up off your fucking shit.
So I had 2 weeks of rent,
Yeah.
no money in my bank account.
And you made it.
And I was in Greece, which is my home country, with my entire family. I could have easily just gone home to my family and stuck there until I made more money and comfortably leave again.
No.
I was in my hometown, Athens. I'm like, fuck no, I'm not staying here. I flew back to Thailand with $30 and the month with 8K. That's my best month in sales.
Damn. And some of you motherfuckers are too scared to even hop on a plane.
So yeah, that's what I did, man. And then October finishes and I kind of bring myself back to reality and realize that the whole reason why I went back to Thailand was because I wanted to fight, bro.
Yeah.
Like the whole reason why I was even in the online space in the first place was because I wanted to go to Thailand and do Muay Thai there.
Yeah.
That's Muay Thai made me fall in love with it so much that it made me want to drop out of school, make money online and go pursue it.
Yeah.
And that's still my number one priority.
Yeah. It's just fighting.
It's just fighting. It just makes me feel so good. And at my age, me personally, this is a completely different opinion to Kihua and almost everyone around me. My first priority right now is not 100K a month. It's not 200K a month. It's not becoming a millionaire at 19. It's, well, the way I say it is creating dad lore, honestly. Like I want my story to be created in the best way that I want to be explaining it to my kids and grandkids when I do have them. And if I hadn't done all the shit that I've done so far, I would not have all the stories because you guys have heard maybe 5% of the whole story. I've been to 14 countries in the last year. There's been way more than 14 stories to tell from that. But there's been a lot of things. There's been a lot of things that have happened that I don't regret at all. Doesn't matter how close I was to getting getting spotted.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was pulled over in Thailand 3 times and somehow ended up with just a fine, even though I had no license, no helmet, none of
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my main priority, creating stories, improving myself as a person in all aspects of life. For me, the most important one is fighting because I believe if you have $20 million and you're 20, but if you'd come in front of me, if I could knock you out with one punch, you're fucking useless. I would not even want to be close to the money that you have if I can knock your ass out.
Yeah.
If you're my age.
It's still a fucking geek.
If you can't fight but are rich, you're a fucking pussy. Yeah, the younger you are, the more you should be focused on actually learning how to fight. And fighting in itself, especially if you do a tough martial art, it's gonna discipline you so much, improve your mental clarity and mental maturity.
Yeah.
Costing so much that it's gonna translate and manifest and render out into every single other aspect of your life. And there's no massive rush. You can make 100K in 6 months if you lock in. You can easily do that. For me personally, I don't see a reason why I would do it at 18. Now I do. I mean, now I'm almost 19 and I haven't hit 100K in a month yet. I know I can do it, so I'm doing it now.
Yeah. You're basically there, so you got that shit.
Yeah, it's not hard. Like I have so many people. I got Kihua around me. Got fucking Maita in the living room who fucking hit almost 500,000.
Half a million like a week, bro.
Revenue. Like that's like 250,000 in fucking profit in like a week after being in debt.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna meet a lot of people in my entire life that will match that story, honestly.
That's nuts. Yeah. This guy's in econ, by the way.
Yeah,
Nutty as shit.
insane. And say 4 months of ecom experience into fucking 250,000 in profit in a week.
He had a world record, by the way.
Yeah, that's a world record right there. He's in the living room with us. Power of networking. When you surround yourself with people like this, you're gonna make that shit work.
But it's crazy. I do this motherfucker too way back in the day too when I was broke as fuck too.
Yeah.
Me that are texting each
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, you know what's funny? When I met you, bro, when I met you on the coaching calls, I like kind of didn't like you. That's before I even met you, but that's kind of how I am as a person. Like I just think everyone's a geek until I speak to them.
Yeah.
No matter who it is, no matter if you want it is.
Rick through these motherfuckers, guys.
Yeah, bro. And then I started hopping on calls with you. We're talking about psychedelics and stuff. We just fucking got along very well since the start.
Yeah.
And then I met you when you were making like what, 5K? How much you make a month before you joined Blue Shirt?
Blue Shirt was like 8K, but that was with slight illegal activities and like fucking job and also agency.
Okay, how much did your agency generate?
Bro, like 4K.
Oh yeah, nothing. So I met Kihua when he was making like 2K profit because you work with Dino. And like a month later, you had made like what, 40?
45K.
45K.
And that's like 15 days after that month, it was like 45 days. I scaled from like 2K in my bank to like more than 60, which was nuts.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy. And I've seen so many people around me do that shit, Like Javi and Mojaji, they started their own agency in around, I want to say November, December, something like that. Those kids hit 10K revenue the first month.
Yeah.
First month with no previous experience in an entirely new business model that they hadn't touched before.
Yeah.
It's not they were sales reps working in an agency like that. They just got a mentor, a good mentor that actually runs a business he's mentoring for and making a shitload more than his mentees.
Yeah.
instead of less. And yeah, they scaled very quick. I saw my friends do it. My closest friends, I saw them do it. I saw Kihua doing it. I saw everyone around me doing it. And I decided, fuck it, bro. Let's not fucking do it. Yeah. I guess I'll be a geek and say, okay, I care about money now.
You already gotta lock yourself in a room. You could fucking train Muay Thai in between sparring, hop on sales calls.
The initial part of the agency is when you actually need to be on it. So next week, I'm literally chilling. And I also got the other situation sorted out with Greece. I don't have to go back.
Yeah.
I'll be fucking chilling for 2 years. So I'm probably going to go back to Thailand right after Dubai. Actually, I'm going to spend my birthday here so I can rip supercars in it. Yeah. But that'll be sick because Majali's pulling up as well. And Raphael. You guys should stay for an extra week. It's finally my birthday. Raphael's coming. Mojaji's coming.
I need the mental reset, bro. I'm getting bored of Lambos. Like, that's fucked, boys. When you get in a Lamborghini and you don't feel anything, it goes like a Honda.
He's retarded. Yeah, when you get into a fucking Porsche and you're mad because it doesn't accelerate like an SF90, that's when you know you're fucked, bro.
I was getting bored of the SF90. Like, that's how quickly. Oh no, it's not like it's after like in the morning time we were ripping it, we literally just like felt like, dude, we need Bugatti at this. But we need Bugatti or fucking has to be J
Magnavera, bro.
Yeah, dude, it's not a drink. It's fast. I'll fucking try it. I mean, the Plaid was sick.
Yeah.
Plaid was
It's like double its feet.
That's the only non-gay Tesla. If you have any other Tesla besides a fucking Plaid, you're a faggot.
Yeah.
Oh God. Speaking of, that's why Blue Shirt Man kicked you out of his community too. But this man says,
also, study not being a fucking pussy, and being a different person online than in real life, bro. If you follow me on Instagram, you don't have no fucking filter, bro.
Yeah, and I'll have to give disclaimers to mentees before they meet you sometime.
So yeah, that's also a funny story. So in Blue Shirt Man's group, we caught onto his BS right after the mastermind.
I have to reset.
Yeah, well, so when we met him, we realized, bro, this guy's full of fucking shit. Like he was lying.
No, like actually
Like lying about a lot of things. So we decided, fuck this shit, but we don't like. What is the value that we've gotten from it? You know. So we stopped giving a fuck about being in there. You know, Kihua started this mentorship with Marco and Zeke, which was an absolute fucking amazing decision. Like, look at them now.
Look at our fucking clients, see that.
Look at their program within like 3 months compared to Blue Shirt Man's. Blue Shirt Man's best testimonials currently are the ones that joined Fortune Consulting after meeting Kihua, Marco, and Zeke from Blue Shirt Man's mentorship.
Yeah.
And Blue Shirt Man is posting them as his own testimonials. Those guys have been in his program for over a year making no money. They joined Fortune Consulting a week later, but they become a fucking good testimonial. And the fucking shameless guru that he has no idea how to run because he never ran a successful SMMA is posting them shamelessly on his story.
Yeah.
So what happened with Blue Shirt Man, Kihua? So from your guys' end,
he kicked us out because we started our coaching.
Yeah.
And they got mad at us for pitching his clients when they're not his clients.
Yeah.
If you don't text someone for 10 months and you took 10 grand from them,
Yeah.
and I text them, hey bro, do you need help with your agency? You want to fucking work with us?
Yeah.
And they work with us, I'm not stealing your clients. I told him, go ahead and text my clients and see if they want to join you.
Oh, and especially
S3, one of my clients. Yeah, see what happens. They're going to tell you, fuck you.
Yeah, definitely text anyone, literally anyone. Go on the Dubai highlights of any of us. Text every single person on there. If you have any doubts about joining, text every single person how it is to be in Fortune Consulting, how responsive these guys are.
Yeah.
How fucking motivating they are and how much they don't let you do BS. If you're
I got daddy's money fucking fund my ad spend. I fucking slept on the goddamn store. I slept on the floor. I didn't eat for a fucking week. You know what I mean?
So, I was saying something. He kicked you guys out before because you started coaching. And what's funny is he was asking you guys to become coaches in his program.
For $100 a call.
For $100 a call.
Which I'm not worth.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
No. If you asked me to coach you for $100, I would fucking laugh at you.
Yeah. Like, bro. No. And then he kicked you for what?
So, some people were kind of pissed at my service because it was the $2K per month, stuck at $2K per month for a year, waiting for the $200 they paid for a setter to save their entire agency. And they were disappointed when they didn't close 10 deals after I got them a setter in 2 days.
Yeah.
They were asking for refunds and shit, bro. And I was like, bro, no, I'm not going to give you a refund for something that I fully fulfilled on. And Eric, like the entire group chat was literally people that make money. Kihua, Marco, Zeke, kind of Owen, but he was kind of like not putting too much. And
I don't know what it is now, to be honest.
yeah, but back then he was making more money than everyone in there.
Yeah, back in the day.
And he wasn't like really instigating shit.
But
But
I guess with Bruce Woody and everything.
me and I'm pretty sure there was one more person in there. Wajid was also being a G.
Yeah.
In the group. He was also DMing while all this shit was happening. Wajid's doing fucking amazing now.
Why if you join my coaching and fucking printing, bro? I'm gonna see you in fucking Miami. I swear to God, I'm gonna see you in Miami, bro.
Yeah, my Georgian boy, bro. Yeah, so yeah, basically it turned into every fucking broke ass kid that made no money.
I remember you section. Oh no, the 2K per month agency owners, a fist, bro.
Yeah. Well, I was going crazy in there because I didn't give a fuck about being in there anymore. You know, I'd already met Kihua, Marco, Zeke, Owen, I guess Keenan. I met him. He was making some money. He was getting carried. His bank account was getting carried by you. So fuck about Keenan. You're fine. I already met them and I had no more value to extract from in there because it was literally just a group of broke people glazing a fake mentor that has no idea how to run a proper business, lying about his income, and just fucking grifting everyone he can get his hands on.
And the craziest thing is he kicked you because of a conflict you had with someone. I mean, if someone has a conflict in my coaching, right? Someone starts arguing with each other in my coaching, you gotta tell them, I don't give a fuck if someone's right or wrong. They're putting on gloves.
Yeah.
They're putting on gloves.
Yeah.
And they're settling like men. And then that's it. I don't give a fuck, okay? Unless someone got fucked over like bad, like actually scammed.
Yeah.
Putting gloves on.
I remember his first message when he was attacking me was just for no. I was surprised. Like I DM'd the guy. I was like, bro, are we good?
Yeah, I don't mean, bro, my motherfucker did not like me because of the way I dressed or some shit. Such a faggot, bro.
Bro, it was funny, bro. It was just funny. And like, I had no filter. I was just fucking going crazy in there. And the Blue Shirt Man was hiring some people that were keeping the program woke. People were saying too much shit. I was flaming them back. Obviously, I was telling them, yeah, fight me. Okay, say it to my face, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I was genuinely saying it. I wasn't, like, gonna actually instigate anything. I wasn't insulting them. I was purely just saying 3 words. Fight me now.
Yeah.
Okay, comma. Fight me then.
Okay, then let's put on gloves.
Yeah, but
You said the fight contract in the chat. Like,
what is my answer? What is my answer? I sent a fight contract saying I will put 1K into escrow to fight you 3 rounds MMA rules. I don't do MMA. I didn't know how tall the guy was. I didn't know who he was. I just sent a contract signed by myself saying I will fight you anywhere at any time with no fucking notice for 1K. What did the guy do? He fucking fully deflected the conversation.
Yeah, no, you got out of it. You didn't want to do it. Didn't sign it. It was weird.
Exactly. Then a few days later, I found out that this guy was actually a setter for the old company that I work for, the big financial shit.
Yeah.
And he was just pissed because he couldn't handle a long sales process. He just wanted quick dough from me. And what did he end up doing? DM setting for Blue Shirt Man a few months later. He got pissed because I said, yo, my boy Mojaji here is fucking closing 60K piffs. Yeah, 60K. And by the way, there's proof for that. My boy Mojaji is a fucking closer, man. He's collected 63K in one payment. You guys don't understand that. Most of you guys can't even fathom collecting a 63K wire.
Yeah.
Wires are non-refundable with a contract that says there is absolutely no fucking guarantee that you will get anything.
Yeah.
And those motherfuckers still pay 63K to this guy. That's how fucking good he closes.
Yeah.
And this guy in this group chat did not believe it. And I sent a fucking screenshot of proof of the 63K transaction.
Yeah.
I said, here's your proof, Mr. Shetter. And then I say faggot. 2 minutes later, I'm kicked out of the group chat. I message Blue Shirt Man. I'm like, bro, what the fuck happened? He's like, yeah, bro, we just can't have that in the program. I was like, okay, that's fair. I didn't care anymore about being in a fucking WhatsApp group chat. But when he told me he's going to remove me from the school and the Notion, so I lose all access to a program I paid for, that's when I just fully shifted. And I said, okay, bro, fuck this guy. Yes. Yeah, this guy's a complete scammer.
No.
And then I think like a few days later, you got kicked out, Marco got kicked out, Zeke got kicked out.
Yeah.
And like since then, I haven't seen a single testimonial from that guy, bro. Like a good one.
From Blue Shirt Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't either.
There's that. Yes, no. I see like some 6-month transformation. I
But okay. In my coaching clients.
Yeah, it's on his. That's literally it, bro. It's been fucking cool. It's been Evan, it's been Diogo, and it's been Wajid. Guess what? Evan's here, Diogo's here, Wajid's going to Miami because she's in Fortune Consulting. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
This also is kind of like in a sense, a disclaimer of like what type of person we want in our program. You're a perfect example of the type of human being we would want in our fucking program.
Like-
Takes risks, has balls, doesn't give a fuck about what he says or what he fucking wears, and just does what the fuck he wants. And that's the type of person I want in my fucking program.
Is not scared to spend money either.
Yeah, no.
Because if you're scared to, bro, if you have the money to invest into a mentorship and you're saying, nah, I want to have at least quadruple before I invest into something, shut the fuck up. You're not meant for this program anyway.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Spent 13K, spent 9 on Blue Shirt Man's program, and then
God, for 1,500, I spent 400 on a dinner.
nutty. Oh, it's nutty.
Guess what? I made it. Bro, when you spend the money like that, when you show the universe and God that you're not scared and that you have complete faith in Him giving you back the energy that you spent with good intention,
Yeah.
and you actually put out good energy with good intention to the universe, you will always get it back. Just have faith in God. Jesus Christ is a savior. Please read your Bible. Make sure you're smart when reading it. It's not a story. It's a blueprint for life. And yeah, the afterlife and fucking everything.
You're transmitting like a frequency of wealth as well when you're doing that. It's going to just attract wealth and abundance.
Exactly.
You're like a fucking magnet for money. When you spend money, you don't think about it. You spend it like you don't think about it.
No, the days that I spend the most money, that I made the most money after I spent it.
Dude, same.
Almost every single time, bro.
Over
Almost every single
I
time.
hit a 30K week after buying this fucking watch.
Exactly. You make money when you spend money.
Yeah.
And just a quick conclusion, I guess. Make sure you invest into your network. Make sure you invest into skills. Make sure you invest into the right programs. Speak to the people in the program first before you actually invest into it. Do your due diligence, man. Like, I got fucking due diligence.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're smart enough, you're going to get ROI out of everything. You know, the first network I joined was fucking ass. It was ass.
I guess it was worth the payment that I gave the Blue Shirt Man in a sense because I met you.
Yeah.
And I met
Marco.
and I met Z.
Gee.
And yeah, we're here. I guess if we didn't spend our money and get rinsed a little, we would be here.
Exactly. There was an aside from it.
Yeah, there's always a positive towards every negative. There's that, like, I think that attached towards negative things.
Yes, as long as you're positive, you will attract whatever you want.
No, literally. I mean, yeah, I guess that concludes
That's pretty much it.
the interview, I guess. My boy Panos. More of a story slash interview. Yeah, it's the funny ass fucking yap sesh. We've
Now that I say it's funny, I'm thinking, bro, a lot of people will find this shit scary and like retarded, bro. Like for me, it's just funny, bro. Bro, it's just fucking funny, bro. And I'll keep doing it. Like I hope I go broke again.
yeah.
Hope I go broke again. So I had to do it.
I'm gonna make sure he makes money, boys. Don't worry. But besides that, boys, that's gonna conclude the fucking podcast with my boy Panos.
I will see you in Thailand so you can watch me fight.
Yeah, I'll go to Thailand. I actually kind of want to go and check it out, but I will still spend a fucking ridiculous amount of money. I don't give a fuck if that's police escort, helicopter fucking taking you everywhere, private jet.
No, you can just get the best bikes.
Yeah.
Bro, there's some insane villas there.
I can't get like 6-man police escort everywhere I go.
Maybe, bro, you can't order it, but you can go up to policemen and tell them, or just give them the money and say, yo, take me there.
It's $500 the whole week. Take me everywhere.
Yeah, for the week. But if you give them a 500 for a day, you can have like fucking 20 police cars, bro. Oh, hell yeah. I'm pretty confident you could do that. I could do that every day. Fucking yes. Yeah, fuck it, bro.
Yeah, boys, besides that, we're gonna go pop on our sales calls and close some fucking deals here.
Yeah, I got 3 minutes.
Yeah. And we'll see you guys in the next fucking video.
All right. See you, boys.